If you want to try your hand at calligraphy, we found the perfect class that will teach you the basics.
Dina Kupfer's hanging out at the kitchen table with all the details this morning. Hey, Dina.
You learning stuff?
Good. I sure am. Good morning to all of you. No, I am learning stuff, and I actually think that this is such a fun thing to do in a group setting. Like if you have a baby shower coming up or some sort of wedding event coming up and you and your friends want to get together, that is what this is really for. So Laura Caniras here is the Real Calligraphy Girl. We are at the kitchen table in Land Park. It's a beautiful little boutique with lots of fun trinkets if you want to go shopping before one of her classes. But she is going to be holding a couple of different lettering classes. And this morning we're talking specifically about chalkboard lettering. Chalkboards, Laura. I mean, do people even use chalkboards in school anymore? Are they obsolete?
Gosh, I don't know.
Well, you don't have to use it in school. You can use it as a little entry sign to an event that you're going to be going to.
I get asked to do chalkboards for events all the time.
Yes, yes. There's something so nostalgic about it. Okay, so there's lots of different ways that we can write on chalkboards. I find it a little intimidating because I don't want to make it look all messy, but you're saying there's lots of ways to do this.
Oh my gosh. Well, for one, we have this beautiful ruler tape to help you keep everything straight and you know, centered.
Okay.
And then I teach, in my class, I teach all kinds of fonts that you can use. There's like a stack of different fonts here we can use. And if you look over here, you have different styles that make the chalkboard look really interesting.
Yeah.
And I just teach all of it. And I teach it from the very beginning, so it's super, super easy to learn. I think my last class I had a 10-year-old, and she actually was one of the best students. So
wow,
all ages.
And you were saying too, so you know, with chalkboards, typically, you know, you write on it with regular chalk and you put a line on it, and then it can smudge really easily. Two things here. You've got a little sharpener.
Yeah.
So her chalk is always pointy. Tip number one,
Yeah,
if you're gonna
you can sharpen your chalk.
yes, sharpen the chalk. And tip number two is you don't have to use the chalk sticks. You can actually use the pen.
Yes, you can definitely use the pens if you want it to be a little bit more permanent for an event. So like if you use regular chalk for an event and a kid walks by and brushes it, that will, you know, smudge off. But this marker here will be kind of semi-permanent, where if you know, brush it, it's not going to go anywhere. However, you can wash it off, but if you want to make it permanent and have it in your home, you can use like an acrylic pen instead.
Okay, got it. Okay, I'm gonna keep watching you work because it's so therapeutic. If you follow her at the Real Calligraphy Girl on Instagram too, she has some really amazing videos that you can follow. It's so fun to watch the way that she, even with the calligraphy pens, she'll dip it in the ink, and it's just mesmerizing. But again, she has some classes coming up specifically for this chalkboard lettering class. And so when can people expect to go to these classes? When are you gonna be offering them, and where should they sign up?
Well, on my website, calligraphygirl.com, and this particular class is March 9th from 12 to 2, and it's in this classroom.
Okay.
And then I have other classes coming up too. If you check my website, I have watercolor, I have chalkboard lettering, I have brush calligraphy, and pointed pen calligraphy. So
perfect. Can I practice my hand at this coming up in the next segment?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to learn exactly how to do some of this. We're going to continue to watch Laura here as she writes "Good Day," and it looks so good, right? No pun intended. All right, we'll have all her details linked up to our website too, gooddaysacramento.com. Back over to you.
Thanks, Dina.